Peter and Paul, and the reason why Jesus used Paul more than he used Peter. And that's the reason why I tell you, man, information changes situations. Knowledge is power, and the more power that you have, the more information you have, the more he'll use you. Paul wrote like 14 books in the Bible. How many books did Peter write? Peter only wrote 2. Paul graduated from the school of Gamaliel. He graduated from a summa cum laude. He was the top in his class of the whole school. He was chiefest among chiefest of all the Pharisees. Paul had revelation that no other disciple had. Paul had so much information. That's the reason why Jesus used Paul more than he used Peter. What did Peter know? Peter knew fish because Peter was a fisherman. Paul was a leader in the law. So God uses people who want to know him. God uses people who have a depth and a hunger for who he is to share his message down here on earth, to get what he wants done down here on earth, for all of us to know, to understand, to get us reconnected back to him and how to live effectively in his kingdom. So Peter was a fisherman. Him, James, and John, they owned a fishing company, and that's all they knew. But when he met Jesus, when he met the king showed him what the kingdom was. He gave him the kingdom. He showed him what the kingdom is like and what the power and the nature of the kingdom is. Peter met Jesus face to face, but he never met Paul face to face. He knocked him off his horse on noon and told him it's time for you to start your work, but he never talked to him face to face like you and I are talking, like Peter was able to touch him, hold him, and hug him, and kiss him, and love him. So this is the reason why I'm telling you, man, you have to get knowledge. You have to get information because, again, knowledge is power. And if you reject information, you reject knowledge, you reject the Lord. And he says, if you reject knowledge, I must also reject you. Nobody wants to be rejected. So the more you get rejected, the less he uses you. The more he uses you, the more power, the more knowledge you have. So I'm going to do this quick video, man, let you guys know, man, that I love you. The kingdom is the answer. The kingdom is a treasure. The difference between Peter and Paul: Peter knew fish, Paul knew the law. But God was able to use both of them. He uses all of us in different capacities. So I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you.